Hey y'all, my name's Madigan. You can call me Maddie. And today we are on day 15 of our voiceover practice. We have passed 2 weeks, and now we are on to our theme of the day, Nier Automata. One of my all-time favorite games I've ever played. Absolutely beautiful, both in music, visuals, story, and I'm excited to share some of the quotes with you. So let's get into it. To begin our voiceover practice, our first emotion will be exciting. Ooh. Not excited, exciting, specific. Gotta make sure that we are making you excited for it. And we are gonna read a quote from Adam in Nier Automata. We're reading Adam as excited. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desire love, others family. Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
Oh no, he's hot!
I think Adam is a really unique character because the whole story is about robots versus androids and the concept of if robots are able to develop sentience and emotion, the conflict between them. And I think Adam is this beautiful representation of someone who has no idea what humanity is, how to process it, and coming through to just such a boiled down observation of what human emotion is. He's such a cool character. All right, let's try that again. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desire love, others family. Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form. Please believe me, I took Psych 101 in college and I've done a lot of thought about this. I'm loving this, so let's do another quote from Nier Automata, and we'll be reading it confused. I think in general, I'm just confused, like most of the time. You know what, that's part of becoming an adult. Realizing that I don't know anything, I don't know what's happening, I don't know who I am or what's going on, I'm confused all the time. I played original Drakengard back when I was 12, maybe? I gotta tell you, very difficult game. Kinda janky, very fun. I got to the ending, and as most people, I assumed the ending was the ending. And then it was like, hey, actually, you only got ending A, and now babies are falling from the sky. And 12-year-old me said, I think I'm done with this game. When I started seeing babies falling from the sky, I thought to myself, hey, maybe not for me, please, actually. So that tangent aside, back to confused. Let's read 9S as confused. 9S, our whittle boy, our whittle baby boy. I feel like 9S gave Twink's life across the world, you know? Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. When that happens, we should go shopping together? I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt, maybe? Something that looks good on you. When is Nines not confused, though? I feel like Nines is perpetually in a state of, I'm sorry. Can we just appreciate Yoko Taro? You guys can't see it because I'm over it. Here, let me look at that thigh squish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm horny on main. I'm so sorry. Look at that. That's what every person dreams of. Let's try reading that. Instead of confused, we'll read Nines as, you know, just how he is. I think I should go for boyish. What do you think? Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt, maybe? Something that looks good on you. So for those of you who don't know, there's an ending in Nier Automata where it's a joke ending. If you catch a fish and choose to eat it, it'll give you like a warning, like, hey, machines aren't supposed to eat shit. And then if you force 2B to eat it, she's like, I won't be put down by no man. Eats it and instantly dies, and you get a special ending for it. It's so good. You're in lesbians with her? I think we're all in lesbians with 2B. I think the entire internet has been in lesbians with 2B since her reveal. 2B is just like, good soup. Good soup. When I played Nier Automata, I made sure to get every ending. The fish one I ran into on my own, but removing the OS chip, I looked that one up. I was like, I need to know how to get every ending. Our next reading will be from our script library, and we'll be doing it as Joyous. Ooh, I think this is our first time getting this. And we're gonna be reading Medieval Archery as Joyous. I'm picturing myself Christmas Day, and I'm excited to receive a book about medieval archery. Romantic visions of Robin Hood and Maid Marian aside, we still think of the archer as a simple warrior carrying the simplest of weapons. But a common soldiers in the medieval battlefield of France would have given you a very different assessment. In the 15s, the Battle of Agincourt, King Henry V devastated the French with the introduction of a deadly new longbow. Joyous, I'm very excited about the deadly longbow. Knights were terrified to the common soldier, and their sharp swords were a familiar form of death. The soldier knew his last moments were upon him when he heard the pounding of hooves on his back. He could just smell the stink of the knight's warhorse. In contrast, the deadly longbow men could send a swift, inescapable rain of whistling death down upon men they could barely even see. King Henry's archers would gather by the thousands, loosening their arrows as fast as possible, creating a medieval equivalent of a machine gun. Let's move on to our next Nier Automata quote. Mysterious. All right. We are going to read Devila, she's not a small character in the story of, it's called Automata, but she's a big character in Nier Replicant. I believe she's also in a couple of the Drakengard's too. You know, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing, but our tears still work. That's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Oh, that's just more breathy than mysterious. How do I do mysterious? My brain wants to go to like cheesy mystery show, like Mysterious Mysteries. You know, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing, but our tears still work. That's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. You know, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing, but our tears still work. That's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila and Popola are very tragic characters. We're going to do two more. It's going to be a script from my voiceover library to begin with. I'll be reading it as Dazed. Ooh, another one we haven't had. It's like being bonked on the head. And we're going to be reading a script called Captain DeLong, or as we like to call him, Captain de Schlong. That's right. We'll be reading this as Dazed. Scattered fragments of shattered glass lay below the rotting windowsill. As the wailing winds of the dead man's cove feverishly whipped frayed, torn currents towards the vast dark center of Captain DeLong's study. Oof. As we hold our candles to illuminate his portrait within the twisted, dust-lace frame, the glaring void within his dark, sunken black eyes began to tell a tale of daunting horror and deceit. For there, hidden within the crumbling walls of Captain DeLong's seaside castle, one can find the incarcerated remains of Lady Lily and her children. I just rolled a nat 1. I tripped, bonked my head on the floor. I'm just like, oh god, Captain DeLong? Our last read of the day is going to be our final quote from Nier Automata, and I'll read it as humble. You know, I don't think too much of myself. A little bit hesitant when they're talking about something. You know, it wasn't that big a deal. I just got an A on the test. It wasn't that hard, you know. I mean, I did study, but, you know, it wasn't that difficult. Last reading we're doing as humble, and we're going to be reading, I believe I have 2B. 2 Booty, our goddess. I would Google search her, but I would probably get kicked off of Twitch for that. I think I've seen an equal amount of porn and non-porn for 2B. We're doing our girl 2 Booty as humble. Everything lives is destined to end. We're all perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse or some kind of punishment? I often think that the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, I wonder if we'll ever get a chance to kill him. I wonder if we'll ever get a chance to kill him? I don't know if I can kill, but I'd like a chance at least. I don't know. I'm kind of powerful. I wouldn't say I'm too good. I can make up a scenario to make this sound humble, but the problem is that doing a read in an emotion that doesn't match the text is very difficult, which is why I'm doing it. It's the part of the training. And then I gotta do 2B as more serious. Everything that lives is destined to end. We're perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is it a curse or some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle and wonder if we'll ever get the chance to kill him. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel, helps me feel better about myself because a number going up, it feels great. If you want to support me more, there is a link in the description for my Patreon. Helps me do this full time now as it's my job. And you additionally get to do weekly community nights where we hang out, watch some movies together. I stream live every day at 1 p.m. EST over on twitch.tv/MadiganVA. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye, everybody.